Organizations across the city are trying to shoulder some of the responsibility to stop this epidemic. Our Joy Burnett has the stories of two men in two separate stages of drug addiction and how a nonprofit called the Baltimore Station is trying to help.
The effects of Baltimore's drug epidemic are present at all hours. A visual cue could trigger a relapse. That's what happened to Michael Rosenthal.
I bought some drugs from someone, which I thought was supposed to be heroin anyway. But come to find out, when I woke up in the ICU at Johns Hopkins, come to find out there was fentanyl in my system.
He woke up a different man.
The muscles died because the circulation was cut off. They tried to save my leg at first, but it was beyond saving, so they had to amputate.
Each year, the Baltimore Station provides housing and drug addiction counseling for hundreds of men like Rosenthal. And there's one man who's going out onto the streets in search for addicts.
It's just unfortunate.
James Hardy's personal story prepared him for this role.
I started using marijuana back in '72, and it manifested, you know, from marijuana to drinking to pills.
In less than 40 minutes, James spots a man who says he's currently hooked on synthetic marijuana, a chemically altered substance that could lead to death.
Can I pull over and talk to you?
James' task is now to rescue the 28-year-old before his drug addiction leads him down the same path.
How often are you using?
Every day.
What's your worst fear?
Dying. I don't want my mother burying me or my sister burying me.
We're going to do something about it to help you. All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got my word on that. All right.
A young man's desire for change may save his life.
Is this kind of a last resort for a lot of people?
It is, yeah. And so when men come to our program, they've usually hit rock bottom. And like I said, they've really burned a lot of their bridges, but do realize that they want to get into a program that is going to get them the help that they need.
Well, I'm standing here with James Hardy, who, as you heard, is in recovery and has been doing this phenomenal work for 28 years. Is this the worst it's ever been right now?
Yes, it has. Been very bad. When I first started using it, wasn't this bad. Now more people are dying, and there's not a whole lot of help for them.
So what is the key to getting someone to agree to treatment? How do you talk them into getting to that place?
First of all, I get them to trust me. You know, and I let them know my story, that there is help out there for an individual. And once I gain that trust, I do the work that I need to do to get them in. And I just keep calling them, I keep reaching out to them until they decide they want to give in and try to help themselves.
You know, we hear a lot that it's really hard to kick these opiates, that it's tough, that people go to rehab multiple times.
Yes, they do, but you can win. You can't stop. You just got to keep going and going. You know, there's plenty of programs around that can help you, but if you don't have the will and the drive, then you ain't going to get the work, and nobody's going to help you.
Thank you, James, for the work you do. Thank you.